So basically, when I started recording on the GoPro, it seemed like half the footage didn't even record. I didn't really want to record a lot because we just had so much to do today that we actually didn't even get to go food shopping, and so we had to go out and get some food. Basically, I started off recording with a backstory, and that did not get recorded. So I want to kind of go over really quickly with the backstory. So the backstory was we ordered our Wowgo 2S's on the April 16th, and we didn't really get a tracking update until April 24th when it arrived in California, United States. So I got the tracking at April 18th or 19th, and then there was nothing for the next 5 days until April 24th. Then I got the FedEx tracking, picked up the two Wowgo 2S's in California, and then within about 26 hours, the packages had already traveled like 1,100 miles. I did an extensive detailed in some of my other videos for you guys. I also posted it on the Reddit page that I did. So, but basically, it came in early April 27th, which was the Friday. It came in mega early. And then, so I called FedEx up. I'm like, hey, my package is supposed to be coming, and it's supposed to be coming and arriving at a FedEx facility here in my city, so within 16 miles of me. The FedEx was like, yeah, we can go ahead and put your package saying that you're gonna come pick it up on Saturday. I'm like, great, that's fun, that's awesome, I'm gonna be so psyched. Then once the package had finally arrived a few hours later, I called again to double verify. My cat's messing with my Wowgo box. But so I double verified after it already arrived. She said, yes, we can go in there and pick it up. But they said to call in the morning on Saturday once it's already at the facility. So, right, all good. We called somebody, and the girl was like, no, it says it's on the truck. It says it's not being delivered until Monday. This is scheduled, and they're basically committed date that they're supposed to get it out by then. They don't have to get it out earlier if the committed date is on a Monday. So the girl was like, no, you're just gonna have to wait. And basically we hung up because she seemed really snobby. She seemed like she didn't know anything, and she was just trying to be annoying because, I don't know, maybe she got her period late. Then we called back a minute later after getting somewhat ready at about 8 a.m. when FedEx opens. This person was like, well, give me your tracking numbers for both of the Wowgo 2S's, and we'll go ahead and see what we can do where it's at. They noticed that it was on a FedEx truck ready to be delivered for Monday, and this was today, Saturday. They said, yeah, sure, just come in, come into a little office area and somebody will assist you. So we drive 16, 17 miles out there. We entered, and there was nobody really there. They gave us 3 lists of options in that little office FedEx building, saying use this phone, press these buttons for these numbers for assistance, and gave him tracking codes. And he's like, all right, we're going to get your packages off of the truck, and we're going to bring them into you, and just give us your ID, sign for the packages, and you're good. So we did that, and it was really smooth. There was probably 10 other people waiting to get their packages off the truck. So when the next time somebody says, no, you can't go get your packages out of facility, try calling a few more times and doing your research to be sure. Half the time they're just idiots who don't really know even what they're doing. And you got to go up the ranks, because the first few idiots you're going to get don't know anything. And then you got to go up the ranks a little bit more until you finally get somebody who knows what they're talking about. And then like the 2 other times somebody said no on Saturday when I told them to specifically hold my package before I even arrived. They didn't do that in the markings or in any kind of paperwork, even though they said that they would. And I even have a freaking audio recording they saying that they're going to do that, but they didn't. It was on the truck, but somebody got it out for me, and it was honestly a really cool dude. So props to that. Really quick, like I said, a lot of the footage that I took today with the unboxing, the audio was just really shitty. I didn't have any of my equipment out. I didn't have basically any straps, mounts, anything. So a lot of you're just gonna get it's just kind of running it around, a voiceover of my personal opinion. So why is this still recording? Alright, so the audio, like I said, would sound really crappy. I think it was because I had it in a case and I did not have any, external microphones attached to it. Like I said, most of the crap that I had was just not going. But anyways, getting right down to it, the grip felt really nice. It felt like it could handle me being on it. And when I was messing with the wheels right here, I noticed that when the Wowgo board is off, it really goes fast and it keeps going for quite a while. Of course, I mean, you needed to ride it a little bit to keep it kind of going further. And I later realized that when the Wowgo 2S board is on, the wheels are a little bit more harder to kind of keep going. It's not as easy to kind of push it. That's why when you're pushing this thing, you're not using the battery, it's good to keep it off so it's, fine. The little, I think it's a DC charger port right there, has a little rubber piece that protects it from any kind of water splashing. And notice that there's like additional little rubber piece that was hiding behind like some of the screws. Those meant to hide the screws. And checking like the wheels, the wires, getting some of the cat hair off instantly felt really good. And just kind of pausing here for a second, after feeling the board and feeling the, I think it's a metal or aluminum casing, it felt really nice. It felt premium. I'm not sure if that's just because I've never owned a electric skateboard, or it's because I just really don't buy many stuff like this, but it felt really nice. It felt like it was $600 worth, and that made me really excited because I wanted to feel like I was paying for something. This is considered low budget to many people who can afford a boosted board, but to me it felt really amazing. So going on to the the remote right here, it felt cheap. I won't lie, mine had a few scuffs on it for some reason. Maybe somebody was dropped it or during the, I don't really know. There was no cracks, just some scuffs, but it felt really light. I seen that there was the wheel right there. It felt nice, even though it was really light and cheap feeling. It felt nice. I seen some of the LEDs right there. I also seen some of the scuffs that I was kind of seeing if it was maybe sticky from whatever else, like maybe it was from a sticker or maybe in the workshop. But nonetheless, that does not actually deter anything away from this board because it is so fun. Going on to the, I believe, the DC charger here. I'll put all the information down in the description. It felt really light, but also at the same time, it didn't feel cheap. So I'm not sure if those correlate. Maybe sometimes it's just, I don't know. I just know that when stuff like DC chargers feel heavy, it means it's awesome. Like laptops, for example. And then going on to the LED light that they give you right here, it also provides a little cord where you can plug it into, I think, the Wowgo board. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it was really awesome because it just, they included that with it. You can put it on ASAP if you wanted to. They provided this little cord that you can use for the light to attach it to a source of power, whether it's on the board or it's on an external source of power. And then going on to like the guitar or bike mount or skateboard mount, a lot of people kind of differ to say between all three of those. I've heard people say it all time. Going on to like the bike mount here, it felt nice. It was awesome. I'm glad they included it. I knew that I would be using it, except my apartment walls are pretty shitty. They're just drywall. And then the little tool they provided too was also really nice to have. It feels nice. It feels like it's not going to strip any of the bolts. And they also provide some of the screws, and I think that's for the wall mount. going on to the board here, it honestly it felt nice. The grip was nice. The bamboo board was nice. I didn't feel like when I got on it, you know, I'm a 180-pound man. I didn't feel like when I got on it I was gonna bend it or break it, because I've seen people jump up and down on these and be completely fine. So yeah, so the grip felt nice. The bamboo felt nice, or the maple. I'm not sure what entirely it is. And then going on to like this picture right here. Basically, I ordered, I think it's like the M deck, the longer deck, and then there's like the C deck. She ordered the shorter one because she's like 4'9", and I'm like 5'9". So we were comparing the two right here because we didn't know which package was what, who had whose board. But it turned out that I was actually using and unboxing the board that I had randomly chosen which package to open. I kind of opened my package that I preferred to use, which was, I think, was the M deck, the longer version, because I have longer legs, she had shorter legs. So right here, yeah, we were just comparing the boards, and then we headed out for the testing that I will upload like maybe 9 hours from now, when I actually get some sleep and get up, kind of do more editing, because this video took quite a while and it's 2 a.m. so I will get that video up right for you guys, and hope that you guys enjoy it. And there's gonna be so much more, because these boards are a blast, my first time boards. And with that being said, I will catch you guys later.